CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful is the most watched daily show in the world. It is currently seen in over 100 countries by 35 million people a day. Joining me now on CBS Denver and CBSDenver.com are two of the stars, John McCook and Katherine Kelly Lang. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks, Britt. Thank you. When you say this, it's overwhelming. We forget that we're doing our show here in LA, and we know it's all over the country, and we're kind of satisfied with that. And then we realize it's everywhere in the world. And anytime we go anywhere to shoot our show or to go on our own vacation, there are people walking backwards, taking pictures of us on the Spanish Steps in Rome or someplace. It's fantastic. We forget this all the time.
Well, it's so amazing. I mean, how does it feel to know that you're a part of everyday life for people all over the world?
I think that's what makes it so special, is because we are in people's living rooms every single day, and that's why they get so attached to the characters. And of course, the long-term storylines and especially the long-term characters, because they have such a history with them. They feel like they're part of our family. They feel like they know us. Really,
yeah,
they come up to us on the street and they talk to us about, like, as if we're that character, and that's really our life, and that's what we're going through.
I'm always very impressed with, say, these young sort of Italian guys that are just smoking a cigarette, walking down the street, and they see me and they go, "Ciao, Eric," "Ciao, Eric," and I go, "Oh, I'm a movie star. This is great, man. This is fun."
Did you ever think when you signed on to this show 30 years ago that it would be in this position? If you can, tell me how maybe both of you have evolved in this show as people and as actors.
Well, that's a loaded question. That's a long time to explain. But, I think we all felt that we were a part of something really special, being on this new soap opera and having it be a Bell Phillip Productions and at CBS. And there was a lot of hope for it. And it was from day one, you could tell it was very successful, and everybody really wanted to be there. And they were working 110%. And there's still a lot of people even behind the scenes that are still there from day one or close to it. And so it keeps it really like a tight-knit group family, and it's been that way ever since it started. So I think that's a good part of it.
We were pretty sure that it would do well in the USA and compete with the other soaps that were on the air. I mean, 30 years ago, there were quite a few more, and we climbed up in our ratings here in the U.S. The surprise came when it exploded overseas, and we started distributing the show in all these countries around the world. That's what surprised me. And then we started shooting in these countries once or twice a year and making that international flair part of our show, because it's about the fashion industry.
Where have we been? Let's see, we've been in Italy many times, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Aspen, Palm Springs,
yes.
Netherlands,
and
right?
just now
Paris.
we spent, last month we spent a whole week or longer in Australia and in Sydney.
Wow.
That's what's airing this week. Celebrating our 30 years is this two weddings. We all went down there to have two weddings in Sydney, and you'll have to watch to see what happens. But it's beautiful, and it was lovely to shoot down there. We loved it.
The fans really thank us. They're so excited when we go on remote and we shoot episodes around the world. They feel like they're going along with us, and they see a part of the world that they may never necessarily have a chance to see.
Yeah, so it's good for us, too.
That's so neat. You get to go all over the world. You mentioned Aspen. We want you to come back to Colorado. It would be so cool to shadow you both here.
Did we were shot in Aspen, that's right.
Yes, we should. I did, last time it was with Brooke and Bill, and we did a hot air balloon ride.
That's right.
Still got thunder there.
When we got married at Palm Springs, way back in like 91 or something, and I took her up in a hot air balloon. It was very romantic. And then 20 years later, dollar bill Spencer takes her up, and I said, that's what I do. That's my job with this girl. So, pissed me off that they did that.
No kidding. Never a dull moment on the show. John McCook and Katherine Kelly Lang, thank you so much for joining us here in Denver. It's so fun to catch up with you both.
Thanks, Britt. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, we love having you. You can watch The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays on CBS 4 at 12:30.